What's going on, guys? It is Danlags, and this is my setup video 3.0. I have done two of these in the past. The last one was about 2 years ago, so it's been a while since I revamped my setup, but here it is, brand new, looking nice and fancy. So I'm going to walk you guys through everything today, and I was trying to find a day that it was actually like sunny outside, but literally for like the last, I don't know, it's been like a week. It is not, like I haven't seen the sun in like a week. It's literally overcast and rainy every single day. So I just figured I'd finally record this thing and get it out to you guys, even though the sun is not out still. So anyway, let's walk through the whole setup. So I'll tell you guys some of the new stuff that I got, and then kind of just like walk through everything and give some details on each stuff. So first thing you might notice is there are two monitors here, and that is a new feature. What I used to have is actually a monitor on the this monitor over here was still there, but this monitor right there is new. And then I used to have that TV over there. That used to be where that monitor is. So I just kind of swapped those out. And this monitor here on the right, again, like I said, this is the old one. This is a 24-inch monitor. I've had it for about 2 years and it served me really well. And then this one right here is the new one. This one's a little bigger. It's 27 inches, but it works great too. I just yesterday figured out how to get it to work so I can actually have like the dual monitor setup, because I was like, this is a little harder than I thought to set up, but I figured it out. It's cool. And now it's awesome because I can play Minecraft full screen on this one because it's a little bigger. And then I can have like OBS and like recording softwares and stuff open on that. And that's really, really cool because, you know, I don't have to keep switching back and forth. It's actually going to be really useful for my streams because I'm planning on streaming more PC Minecraft this summer with Survival Island Season 4 on the way. So those are the two monitors, and I have a couple more things to tell you guys about those in a minute, but let's just walk through other stuff. We got my keyboard and mouse here. This is standard. I've had this for a long time since I got my computer. Computer's down there. Again, same tower. We have my little Danlags figurine here with the blue shirt. So he's standing kind of tall here. As you can see, kind of compare him to the monitor. Pretty tall looking little dude. Right here we have my microphone. This is a Blue Yeti microphone. I've had this again for a long time, so there's nothing different there. We got the pop filter in front of that. I actually do have a shock mount for this thing, but I just kind of prefer it to be on the table. I know a lot of people have like the thing hanging over their head when they record and stuff. I just never got used to that. I just left the shock mount up there. It's just kind of lying around. So I just like to have it on the table. I think it's a little bit easier to kind of maneuver around. So I like to have it in like a whole bunch of different spots depending on what I'm recording. So coming over here, we have my new chair. So let me kind of back up here for a second. So here is my new chair, and this is something I've had for maybe about 3 weeks now. And the reason why I got a new chair is because my old chair over here, which I haven't had a chance to throw away yet, let me slide this out of the way. This chair is literally falling apart. It's disintegrating. If I kind of come in close, it's a little gross, just be warned. Like the front cover of it is literally, it just got ripped off. Like, I don't know how, it was just like slowly over time. So I ended up just like ripping the whole thing off, or most of it, so it wasn't like shedding anymore. It's really disgusting. So yeah, I even though this is like the most comfortable chair in the history of the universe, I had to get rid of it because it was literally making my room an absolute dump. So, well, it's not gone yet, but it's still here. You know, eventually I'm gonna get rid of it. But that chair was amazing. I'm still trying to get used to this chair. This chair it's okay. It's not as comfortable, but as you can see, I'm starting to get a little bit of a mold in there. So we're looking pretty good. Coming back over here to the setup, we got my controllers. I got my Xbox One controller. This is a SCUF controller. I'm a super tryhard in Call of Duty, so I got a SCUF. This is also right here. You guys can see my reflection in my Chrome controller. This is my Xbox 360 controller that I use to play Los Dangeles. We got my headset right here. This is a Turtle Beach X11. It's super old model. I think these were like manufactured in like 2010 or something like that. But I really like it, and there's no reason for me to buy a new one if it still works. And then right here is my little mini Danlags sitting down next to, I don't even know what to call this thing. I just put like my flash drive on it and like some pens. But there's little mini Danlags. And by the way, the wires on this thing, oh my God, they're so tangled. It's beyond repair. So I just kind of let it dangle over the desk. I don't even care at this point. But that's kind of like the front of the setup. So that's like all the fancy stuff that looks all pretty and stuff. Now we got to show you guys the meat behind it. And it's a little messy. It's kind of hard for you to kind of, you know, get wires to go the way you want. So I just kind of like let them all sit back there and just hide behind the prettiness of the desk. So we'll go back here and show you guys what's going on. Right now, this right here is not actually temporary. Right now I have my Xbox One sitting behind my monitors on the back of the desk, I should say. And right here we have my 2 games. Sorry, I gotta put the camera on that. We got Black Ops 3 and GTA. Those are the only 2 games I play on the Xbox One pretty much, other than Minecraft, and that's installed within the console itself. So the reason why I have it up here is because this short wire here is not long enough to go from my monitor to my Xbox to connect my headset. So I'll probably end up getting like a male to female to kind of extend this so I can put my Xbox One back on the ground. But for now, it's fine. Right here is my old Elgato. I no longer use this one. It's the Game Capture HD. I think it's their original model, which was really great. Elgato, really good capture device. This is actually the new one I use. It's called the HD60. It's really nice because it has like instant playback, and you can record in like 1080p 60 FPS pretty easily. So that's pretty cool. That's the new one I use, and I actually use it for this monitor, which I'm going to show you guys in a second. So it's really messy back here. There's like a bunch of different wires. I mean, again, it's hiding behind this stuff, so it's not that big of a deal. But I would like to somehow maybe clean this up a little bit because it is kind of messy. But moving on down here, we have my Xbox 360. I have this bad boy on the ground because it's super old, and therefore it sounds like a Harrier when it's on. So I have to kind of like keep it far away from my microphone so it doesn't pick up any white noise in the background, which is sometimes difficult. So usually I like slide it all the way over into like the corner, so it's like as far away from my microphone as possible, because my microphone's really good, so it picks up a lot of stuff. Right here is the Wii U, even though it looks like a little black box. Like the Wii U is such a lame looking console, but it's actually not bad. I got a Wii U to play Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess HD and Mario Kart, and I've been playing a little bit, and it's kind of just set up right here. I don't even use like the Wii sensor thing. I just use like the classic controller. But there's all the wires under there, again, all messy and stuff. So let me get back up off the ground, and we'll just kind of recap everything. But that's pretty much it for my setup, guys. I just want to show you. Let me actually turn on my monitors here, and there is the dual monitor setup like you guys saw in a minute, but I'm actually going to switch something out. So like the key thing about this is that this monitor here on the left actually works as both the dual monitor for my computer, and it also works as my Xbox 360 and Xbox One screen. So when I'm playing 360 or Xbox One, I just swap the cable out for to play on the console, because I figured instead of getting 3 monitors and spending an extra like $300 on a third monitor, I figured I could just switch some cables back and forth. That's worth the cost of that. So and I didn't really want to put my big TV up there because I could probably make it fit, but the table might even collapse, so who knows. But I might still find a use for that TV there. Not really sure what, but I could probably figure it out. And then right over there, by the way, that is my cat's bed. It's actually just like a Christmas present box with some paper still in it, but my cat really likes to sit in it, so I just left it there for her. Anyway, so I'm gonna go ahead and quickly switch out this wire and show you guys what I mean. All right, guys, so here is what it looks like when my Xbox is plugged in, and this doesn't matter whether it's 360 or Xbox One. It's the same idea. It's just like I have 3 cables back there, one for my 360, one for my Xbox One, and then I have one for my dual monitor setup. So this is what it looks like. So this second monitor here actually turns into the Xbox One or 360 screen, and then this over here I can now record on. So if I sit down and show you guys this real quick, squeaky chair, there is the screen. So we've got a little Los Angeles action going on right here, and then this monitor over here actually records my gameplay. And if you back up here, the cool thing about this new capture card is that it's like instantaneous. So like whatever movements I do on the left are exactly lined up with movements that I do on the right. So it's kind of like there's zero latency there anymore, which is really good for my live streams because I don't have to put a delay on the audio or the video, which is really nice. So that's why I got that new capture card, and it works pretty good with this new monitor. So pretty happy about that. And with that, guys, that's going to conclude the setup video. I don't really want to run this too much longer because I pretty much showed everything, and I walked through it all. So hopefully you guys like it. It's definitely an improvement from the setup I had for like the last 2 years. I just have to kind of get used to playing on a monitor because it's weird. It's weird when you've played on a TV, played Xbox on a TV for like your entire life, and then you switch to a monitor because the resolution's a little higher, and it's obviously a smaller screen, so it takes a little bit of time getting used to. The colors are a little bit different, but it looks really good right now. Like the quality is really nice, so I'm happy about that. And that's where I'm gonna include the video. So thank you guys for watching. Setup video 3.0. It has been Dangeles. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Give the video a like if you did, if you like my setup. And I will see you guys on the next one. Peace.